Hey everybody, and welcome to the lounge, all my fellow loungers, chillers, bowlers, and grillers. Well, we're really not on the lounge because it's going to storm outside, so we had to do the intro here. I really wanted to do one out. We haven't done one out.
We haven't yet.
For a while, and we need to get back out there because this is not
that was how we started it.
Yeah, so today's going to be chilling and grilling. We're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do another breakfast item that we...
Because why not have breakfast for every meal?
Yeah, you can. You can eat it anytime you want.
Exactly.
And we're going to make an omelet today.
Exactly.
Hey, that's a good one. So you want to stick on by for that one. Also, as you can see,
Joe's not here.
We're Joe-less.
Again.
Yeah. It's not all Joe's fault. It's partially mine. I couldn't only do it this day, and it's early in the week, and Joe couldn't do it early in the week, so...
Which also ties to us not having shout-outs, because we just might be recording a little bit too early to actually get the shout-outs that you guys might do.
But I do have to apologize, because I did have 2 people that sent me, and I know they looked absolutely delicious. And unfortunately, I get so many tweets, and
they just get lost.
Yeah, sometimes I'll be at work and I'll see it, and I don't have time to write it down. And I went back as far as I could on the tweets today. Not there.
Your best bet is to send it to me because I don't get nearly as many tweets as he does.
Yes, and then especially just tag us both in there. If you tag us both in there and Joe also, then we'll figure out. We'll each pick one. So
exactly.
But they did a really good job. I wish I could give them a shout out. I really feel bad for that. Other than that, I wanted to just bring up about fan mail. Fan mail is not done. We're still going to do fan mail. It's just that I've been very busy the last couple of weeks, so we took a little time off from that. We have a stack of letters that have been piling up, so we're going to do that. Probably not this weekend.
Well, you know figure out
when. When do we usually put it up? On the weekend?
No, it usually goes up Mondays.
Oh, so we might do it this Sunday. I don't know.
We might not.
We might not. We'll see. But we do want you guys to keep sending us some letters so that we can keep doing that. Remember,
the more letters you send, the more we'll keep doing fan mail.
Exactly.
I already made that joke.
I can't do it.
No. Come on, you can only do it once. After that, it just gets old.
Anyway, grab yourself something to drink, put your feet up and relax, and we're going to start cooking. Okay, I'm going to go through the list of ingredients. Now, remember, with an omelet, you can put in whatever your favorite is instead of what we're putting in, but this is what we're going to put in ours. I have some mushrooms. I have an onion, green pepper. Again, I'm going to use Mezzetta red roasted peppers because I think they're absolutely delicious. We have a ham steak. We have cheddar cheese, some olive oil, salt, pepper, butter, eggs, of course. We need them for an omelet. And we have some bread for toast. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start on our vegetables. We only have to saute these 3 right here. And we're going to saute them all separately so that we don't get all those flavors together, because Tom doesn't like all the exact same things that I like. So whatever he wants, he puts on his. This way you can make personal omelets for whoever and whatever they want on them. So we're going to get started with that. We're going to start cutting the vegetables up right now. So I'm going to start with the mushrooms, and I'm going to cut them about in thirds. And I'm just going to put them aside. I have 3 different containers here. We're going to cut them about like that. And of course, I'm going to cut all these up, but I'm not going to show you all of them. That's about it for this, and then I'm going to go to the next thing. Okay? I am going to cut all these up. I'm just going to set them aside for right now. I'm going to show you, and then we're going to cut the green pepper up. You can cut these whatever way you want to. And remember that we're not going to use all this green pepper in here, because it's a lot, but you can save it in the refrigerator. Maybe you want to do another omelet on the weekend or something like that. You can just put them in the refrigerator. So cut them about to that size, and then we're going to put them aside, and so on for them. Okay, and then next we are going to, usually Joe does all this stuff for me. Not today. We're going to cut this onion up. Again, I don't need the whole onion. Use as much as you want to. And this is how I cut them. You can cut them any way you want to. I'm going to cut them like this. Be careful. Oh, sorry, Tom. My hand was right in your way, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay. We're going to cut these in. Try not to cut your finger, because that'll hurt. But in just little tiny chunks like that. And then you can put them in this container here. And then we're going to cut all these up, and then we're going to get to the point where we start sauteing them. We're going to start out with our mushrooms first, and the reason why we're going to do them first is because this way they can dry out a little bit on a paper towel. That's why I have paper towel on the bottom of these. So what we did is we put a pat of butter in there. I'm going to turn this on to medium high, and then I'm going to put I'm going to let the butter melt first, and I'm going to put these in there. Remember, you want them to caramelize. You don't need to keep stirring them or anything, but you have to make sure that you don't burn them either. So you just got to keep a really good eye on them. Get them going in that pan. As soon as this butter melts a little bit, I'll throw them in there.
I mean, you don't not stir them, right?
No, you can stir them, but just don't constantly stir them. So we're going to put them all in there, like that. Spread them out a little bit, get that butter into the center. And get them going. And then, like I said, put some paper towels on the bottom of your whatever thing you're going to put on, whether plate or this, and that way when they come out they have a lot of water in them and they'll drain out on there. And then we'll go to the next one. As you can see, we have pretty good caramelization on there, so that's good. We're going to put them aside now. Throw them in not throw them, but carefully place them in the one with the paper towel. And put them aside like that and let them just sit there. And then we'll go on to the next one. The next one I'm going to put a little bit of oil in my pan. Okay, get it all spread around in there. And then I'm going to throw in my onions. Now we're going to basically do the same thing with these and spread them out a little bit. We're not going to cook these so that they're completely all the way sauteed. We're just going to get them so that they're on the soft side, but not completely. So we'll let them go for a little bit. Okay, we have some caramelization on there. Is exactly what we wanted to get. So we're going to take them out now. We'll put them in another dish here. Now you could also put paper towels on the bottom of that, but you'll have a problem with them sticking really bad to the paper towel. So that's okay. And we're going to take them, get them all out of there because I don't want any of these scraps to burn in here. And then the next thing we're going to do is put a little bit more olive oil in there and then start our green pepper. And the same thing with the green pepper, just a little caramelization on there. We're not going to cook them till they're entirely all the way cooked. We want a little crunch on them, so we're going to throw them in there. And as you can see, there's not a whole lot of them. Get that little all on them. You can use one of these if you don't feel comfortable flipping up in the air, because if you ever notice, like, I'll flip them up in the air and I lose a few. I'm not real good at that. Been practicing with it, trying to get good at it, but let them go. As soon as they get a little bit done, put them aside, and then I think we can just show you some chopping of some ham and some roasted red peppers.
Go.
As you can see, they're done. We got a little bit of caramelization on there. I turned the flame off.
That was quick.
Yeah, there wasn't that many of the green peppers because you don't have to put a ton of them in the omelet or anything. So then now we're going to just put these. I'll try to get these out without getting all that oil in there, which will be a little, not that bad. Put them aside, and then we can show you how to cook not cook, but cut up the ham and the roasted red pepper. I'm going to cut up the ham now, and I'm going to just kind of cube this, so I'm going to cut it like this. Again, this is way more ham than what we're going to need for these, but I am going to cut it all up anyway, because like I said, you can make omelets at any time, and I'm going to cut it like this. And I guess it's about half inch cubes. One of them tried to sneak away.
Those of you in the metric system, that is a little over a centimeter.
And only Tom would know that. Well, no, I shouldn't say only Tom. Only people besides me would know that, because I'm not good with that stuff. So anyway, take all your ham. I'm going to put that aside over in here, because like I said, you're just grabbing it out. And this stuff you don't have to cook because it's going to cook with the eggs. It's not really going to cook because it's already pre-cooked. It's just going to warm up with the egg. So we'll put that aside there. And next I'm going to go to the red peppers. Now, Tom doesn't really care for these. I had an open jar already, if you guys are wondering. Where the heck did all the red peppers go? Or where did, yeah, because there's not that many in that jar. But anyway, so take that and just cut that up in little pieces. Like I said, Tom doesn't really care for these. I don't know why. Because they're absolutely delicious. Something wrong with them.
It's a texture thing.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. I don't like peppers when they're soft.
Okay. Anyway, put that aside. I might need a little bit more than that for mine, because I like these a lot. So anyway, cut these up like that, put them aside, and now we can start making the omelet. We're gonna do our eggs right now. We're gonna get our eggs ready right now so that we can put it in the pan. I already have the flame on the pan. Tom, you want to pan over there and show them how low the flame is? It's pretty low.
Yeah, why is that? Looks like it's gonna take a long time to cook.
That's because, we need a tablespoon of water in there. The reason why is because you want to cook it low and slow, and it takes like maybe 7-8 minutes sometimes, 6-7-8 minutes, because you don't want the proteins to overcook in the egg. If they overcook, then it's going to be tough. So we're going to put a tablespoon of water in there, a couple things of salt, a couple things of pepper. Get your eggs in there. Make sure you don't get any shells in there. If you do, make sure that's Tom's.
What?
Oh, there is a shell in there. My bad, Tom. I was just kidding, and I did actually see one in there, so. Okay, so there we go. Get your eggs in there. Paper towel. Okay, and then you're gonna beat it. That's right, just beat it. And you're gonna keep beating this until it's light and fluffy looking. And I'll show you what that looks like when we get to that point.
That's the key to omelets, isn't it? Light and fluffy?
Huh?
That's the key to omelets,
yes.
Isn't it? Light and fluffy?
Light and fluffy. Just beat it.
If I knew more of the words, I'd go along with it, but I don't.
Me too. If Joe was here, he'd probably sing the whole song.
Yeah, probably. It's not for lack of trying, I just can't understand what he's singing on the radio. You ever notice that?
Yes. What, that it can't understand what he's saying? There's a lot of artists like that. Do you ever have a song and you're singing it and then you find out later that you're singing the wrong words to it? That you thought it was one thing and it's not even close?
Yeah, I've had that before.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, so it's not quite there yet. It almost is. This is the fun part.
I thought the fun part was eating it.
See how the bubbles are in there? Bubbles! That's about perfect right now. So put that aside. Now you're going to take that over to your pan. Now, before you put your egg in there, first put some butter in there. About that much. Put that in there. I'm going to put it all around in here. Help it out a little bit so it can melt. You following it with the camera?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Take your egg. Okay. Dump your egg in there. Okay. Now, this is going to be Tom, so I'm going to ask Tom, what do you want, Tom? You want ham, right?
Definitely ham.
Okay. So take your ham and just drop them anywhere you want. Okay. Green pepper?
A little bit.
Tom wants a little bit of green pepper in there. So put them around in there.
That's about good.
That's good? Yeah. One more.
Okay.
Onion?
A little bit.
A little bit of onion. See, that's the neat thing about this stuff is that you can put whatever you want in these.
That's good.
No mushroom?
No mushroom.
No mushroom. Okay. You could put, and then you're going to put a lid on it. Okay? Just going to put a lid on there, let it chill. And we'll show you what's going to go. It's going to take, like I said, 6, 7, 8 minutes. But you could put whatever. You could put shrimp in there. Shrimp would be really good. Lobster. You could put sausage. Anything that you want that you think would experiment with cheese even. You know, try it out. See how it tastes. But this is what we're putting in ours because this is what we like. So we'll go like this. We're going to wait until it gets to a certain point and then we'll show you that. And then we'll put the cheese on it. As you can see, the way to tell is you shake it like this. And if you don't see it like real loose, like liquid, then you're okay now. So you're going to take off the lid like this. And take your cheese. We're only going to put cheese on half of it. And you're going to put the cheese on opposite of the handle, because that's the way it's going to come off. And you're going to put like that, maybe a little tiny bit more, like that. Put your lid back on for a few, not real long. We're just going to let it melt a little bit, but not completely before we take that off. The cheese is not all the way melted, as you can see, but that doesn't matter because you're going to fold it in half. It's going to keep melting. I bring this just in case it wants to stick. It doesn't want to come out. How you can tell is just when you go down like that. Let it fall off and then fold it over. There we go. And of course Tom's broke. That's okay. Doesn't really matter. And we got some toast for Tom. We're going to plate it like that. And there we go. All right, now I'm going to make mine. Put my egg in there. Okay. And me, I like a little bit of everything, so I'm going to put some ham, spread it all around. Put as much ham as you want in there. That's totally up to you. I'm going to put, of course, red pepper because I like it. And you know what? There's not a whole lot of that, so I'm putting it all in there. Okay, and green pepper. I'm going to put that in there. Try to get it, you know, wherever you want, as much as anything you want in there. That is totally up to you. That's the nice thing about omelets. It's whatever you want. And I like plenty of stuff in mine. And don't forget, I want some mushrooms too. Wow, mine looks pretty hearty.
Your omelet looks like it's more other stuff than just omelet.
That's enough out of you. Okay, so there we go. We'll put that lid on it. Let that go until it gets nice and light and fluffy. And then we can put the cheese on it. All right, ready to dig in, Tom?
Yep.
Be careful, it might be hot. That's a good omelet.
It is a good omelet.
Remember guys, try this recipe out. Do whatever you guys want to with it. You know, put whatever you want into it. You can put spinach, asparagus, all kinds of different meats or whatever. That's up to you. Give us your entries, right, for the
shout-outs.
through Twitter for some shout outs. We'll pick out some. Until next time, grab yourself something cold to drink. Hold it. I almost forgot. I'm pretty bad at this. I guess I'm out of practice now, right?
I guess.
No hate needed, just love.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I mean, that's our motto. We got to say that all the time. No hate needed, just love. Remember that, guys. Till next time, grab yourself something cold to drink. Put your feet up and relax.
Hit the like button. That's important.
Don't forget to hit that like button because that's important. Now we got to go over again. Okay. Grab yourself something cold to drink. Put your feet up and relax. We'll see you at the lounge.